Hi, and thanks for joining us today for our Pathways webinar. My name is John Dietrich, and I am a Pathways itinerant for the Halton Catholic District School Board. With me today is Kathy Jenkins, who is a Pathways consultant at the Halton Catholic Board. During this webinar, we'll be speaking about the many programs and specialized opportunities that are available to secondary students. We will also be discussing how parents and their children can get started and begin planning a pathway that is customized to their child's needs and desires, while also meeting the requirements to graduate high school. So let's get started. What is Pathways? Pathways was introduced by the Ministry of Education as one of the 4 pillars of student success, along with literacy, numeracy, and community culture and caring. The primary purpose of Pathways is to develop learning opportunities that value all learners, all choices, and all destinations. Each pillar is equally important for a balanced approach to student success.
To provide you with some background information, here are the main Pathways programs that are available to secondary students. The Specialist High Skills Major, or Chism, is a ministry-approved specialized program that allows students to focus their learning on a specific economic sector while meeting the requirements to graduate secondary school. The Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program, OYAP, allows secondary students who are 16 years of age or older to try an apprenticeable trade. Dual credits are offered through the School College Work Initiative. School boards and colleges partner to offer dual credit programs that allow senior high school students to simultaneously earn high school and college credits towards their Ontario Secondary School Diploma, College Diploma, or Level 1 apprenticeship training. And finally, specialty school-to-career programs. As you can see from the list, there are a variety of Chism programs offered in Halton, including construction, horticulture and landscaping, and transportation, to name a few. The OYAP program provides hands-on learning experiences for students, while also allowing them to receive their secondary credits. It's also important to note that the availability of Pathways programs varies from school to school. Parents and students are encouraged to contact their home school directly for more information on the available courses. Choosing a pathway.
If you are watching this webinar now, chances are you are likely thinking about your son or daughter's course selection for high school. At the heart of all education, career, and life planning is the 4-step inquiry model. This is a self-reflection tool that is ongoing. With the end destination being the workplace, this tool is used to help all students make informed choices. The answers to these questions are the best guide to choosing courses throughout high school. In our experience as Pathways teachers, students that default to specific pathways without understanding themselves, their strengths, their interests, do not necessarily experience success at the same rate of those who do. Ultimately, we want students to choose a post-secondary destination that accurately matches with who they are.
The flow chart seen here describes the many different pathways available to students. It's also important to recognize that a student's journey through high school is not dictated by their course selections in grade 9. There are still many opportunities for change. However, research has shown us that success in grade 9 is one of the strongest indicators for future high school success. With that in mind, as you prepare for the courses you choose with your child, we encourage you to keep in mind the recommendations set by your child's grade 8 teachers as you begin your planning. The most important factor to remember when deciding which level your child will take in grade 9 is the type of learner they are. We want their first experience in high school to be one of success, so that it will increase their confidence, which ultimately improves their learning. We must remember that the end destination for all of our students is employment and lifelong learning. Ultimately, we all want to support our children and nurture their intellectual, physical, and emotional well-being so that they may fulfill their God-given potential.
Here we see a layout of the requirements for an Ontario secondary school diploma. Grade 9 and 10 schedules are fairly prescribed, with a limited number of elective credits that students can take. However, it's important to note that in January of your son or daughter's grade 10 year, they will be selecting a variety of elective courses that will have a significant impact on their post-secondary destination.
When your son or daughter entered grade 7, they created a My Blueprint account, which is an online education and career planning tool to help them plan for their future. It is also where they choose their course options. They will continue to use this tool throughout high school. My Blueprint helps students reflect on their learning involving their career, life, and educational aspirations. If you are not familiar with My Blueprint, we strongly encourage you to visit this link, which will walk you through how to set up an account.
We hope this webinar was helpful and has answered some of the questions you or your son or daughter has about planning their education. We understand that the thought of planning your son or daughter's education may seem overwhelming, but the sooner they begin this process, the better they are prepared for their future. If you do have any questions related to pathways, you're welcome to contact us directly at the emails listed on this page, or you can visit our website at studentsuccess.hcdsb.org.
We will also be available to answer your questions at the upcoming Grade 8 Parent Information Evenings this fall, so please do not hesitate to contact us for more information. Thanks for joining us.